Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode, another edition of the Speak Up Now podcast. And I'm your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, back for some more exciting content, for some more unbelievable content, for some more content that's gonna be there and always be there and excite you guys. So, this podcast is about speaking up for all, motivating and inspiring all, for you, yourself, you, society. Whoa. What are you doing? You forgetting to hit the subscribe button? Stop it. What are you doing? You watching the Speak Up Now podcast and you watching your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, give you some unbelievable content. What are you doing? I need you to subscribe right now. Check out my social media platforms that you see on the screen, Facebook and Instagram, and this platform, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you continue to tune in and watch the full episode. Come on now. This is the Speak Up Now podcast, where we're inspiring others to speak up and do better. Come on now, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. All right, let's get you back to the full episode. Boom, society, and you the people, is only to make you feel better mentally, physically, and emotionally. And that's what Speak Up is all about for everybody. So, if you're a returning viewer, thank you for tuning in. If you're a new viewer, glad to have you here. I plan on keeping you here. But I want to send my love to all the returning viewers that keep on coming back to me week in and week out. I'm happy to be back weekly, however much that I post. I'm always happy to be back for you guys. So, yeah, I'm here. So, you ready for today's episode? Say it with me. If you're a new viewer, pay attention. But if you're a returning viewer, say it with me. Let's ride. So, for today's episode, I've talked about this topic so many times, and anybody that knows me knows how much this topic really is sentimental to me. It's important to me, but it's very serious to me, and it's about the Carolina Panthers. But the actual topic is the Panthers aren't the same and will never be the same without Cam Newton. Just a fact. Of all the changes that have happened over this time, over these past 3 or 4 years, at least these 2 or 3 years has been crazy. And the Panthers fans, the Panthers organization is paying the price for it. People, our fans, some of our fans, and the people in the Panthers organization and I don't think they can realize how important that man was to not just the organization, but to the state, all the cities in North Carolina. Cam Newton brought so much to us, the organization, everything like that. And right now, we're pretty much the laughing stock of the NFL. Simple and plain. And don't believe me, I'm gonna stay loyal to the Panthers. I'm a diehard Carolina Panthers fan. Will always be in my rest of my life. But sometimes you need to have reality. Sometimes we are the laughing stock in the NFL. I think we can change that. I think we have the coaches that can change that. Do I believe in Bryce? That's a question for another day. But I feel like we have the pieces in place to change that. But we aren't never the same without that man Cam Newton, aka Ace Bookie, aka Superman. We would never be the same. And every football, every season going forward hurts because as us Panthers fans, as we saw Cam Newton line up every Sunday for the 10 years that he played for us, life was different back then. Everything was different. We had it all. And now it seems like Sundays aren't the same without him in a Panthers uniform. Cam Newton brought so much to the economy, to the community, to the fan base, ticket sales, money, revenue, anything, profits, anything that you can name. He bought a lot, And don't believe me, Cam Newton doesn't need the NFL, and I know the NFL doesn't need Cam Newton, but the Panthers aren't the same. We never will be. And until some of us realize that it's just good. I mean, you can't really say too much, really. I mean, you can tell how not disappointed, but like just this is not the same. I'm disheartened. You know, every time I talk about the Panthers and Kendall, what we had and how it ended, you know, it's just crazy. I feel like Kendall should be in uniform right now. In the NFL right now, he should be on an NFL team. If it wasn't the Panthers, I still feel like that man can play. I know he feels like he still can play. And I just felt like if Kendall would have won that Super Bowl back when we went to Super Bowl in 2015, things would be different. He would still be in the NFL. That Super Bowl on your resume goes a long way, carries you a long way. And the Panthers will be indebted to him if he would. And I feel like they're indebted to him now, in my opinion. But if he would have won the Super Bowl, I feel like he would still be. The Panthers will be so much indebted to that man for bringing the first Super Bowl to the organization, to the state. So I feel like if that would have happened, things would be so much different now. But you can tell in my emotions in my face that it hurts me to say this, but it's the truth. Cam Newton knows it. Hopefully, I mean, he does see this video in my life. I mean, I certainly always post him on my social media, so I know he sees those things. But I want to stop and say, Cam Newton, if you see this, I'm your biggest fan. No ands and ifs, buts about it. I am your biggest fan. I'm here to say I am Cam Newton's biggest fan, no matter what. I just want to get out the way. I am Cam Newton's biggest fan. I don't care what nobody say. But I'm here to say that, you know, that's the organization, the state, and the city isn't the same without that man. It's crazy. It's just the truth. And you might feel like I'm just expressing how I feel, which I am, because I mean, I'm a diehard Panthers fan, always will be. I'm a diehard Cam Newton fan. I feel like when their relationship ended, the Panthers and Cam Newton, it hurt all of us. It hurt everybody. I feel like the relationship was so big, it hurt everybody. A lot. So, it hurts every single. I mean, the hurt has gotten better over these years, but the hurt's still there. The hurt is definitely still there. And I'm here to express my emotions and speak up, as I would say. You know, and tell them the truth. I mean, Panther fans have the right to tell how they feel and still be loyal at the same time. The best believe I'm gonna be loyal, even if it's tough times. I'm still gonna be loyal. That's all I know is being loyal. So, you know, I feel like it's time. It's just time to be better. It's time to be better. I'm talking about in the perspective of the organization. It's time to be better. And yes, I know it takes time, but like, it's been time. It's been time. Like, how much time do we need? Like, tell me, I mean, how much time does it take? And it's been like that since that man left the organization, and it wasn't his choice to leave. He didn't want to leave. That's the big thing about it. He didn't want to leave. But things happen for a reason. And, I mean, a wise man once said, make choices. Sometimes people gotta make choices and don't look back. And even though that's the harsh reality, but it is reality. So, that's what my episode's about today. Nothing too flamboyant and big and exciting, even though that man can't do it. It's exciting. Let me tell you, he is exciting. But this episode just had to be made by me. I feel like it helps me feel better, especially not to you guys. It had to be made, and it has made me feel a little bit better because it's bringing me back to reality that change do happen sometimes, and you gotta live with it. So, if you're a new viewer, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of me expressing my emotions and feelings. Hopefully that brings you a sense of confidence to do so. It helps you, makes you feel better speaking up about your emotions and how you feel. And if you're a returning viewer, same old story, right? If you're the Panthers are the Panthers. But if you're a Panthers fan out there, stay loyal, man. Stay loyal. That's all we can do. And just you know, live off the memories we do have right now. New memories are coming soon. New memories are hopefully gonna come no matter what. But all we can do right now is live off the memories that we do have, the good ones. When it comes to the memories that Cam Newton brought to our state, organization, and cities. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of me ranting. My sports edition episodes. I've done these back to back so far. Let me know if you want more of these, my sports analysis, my sports takes, or anything like that. And yeah, you know what it is. If you're a new viewer, make sure you pay attention how we do things around here. If you're a returning viewer, say these things with me, you know what I'm saying? If you like, comment, subscribe as always, you know what it is. Share my podcast. Let's get this thing bigger and bigger and bigger. I know we can, we will. It's just gonna take time and effort, and that's what we're gonna do together. You know, together. So, as always, stay mellow. Keep that mellow mind. Stay focused on the narrow path. Know what's important, and you know your beliefs. And as the man, now what this episode was all about. As the man Cam Newton says, Cameron Newton. You know what it is. You got one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Boom.